Hi there everybody, this is David, and today I want to talk about Trails in the Sky second chapter. We have a release date, which is good news, but we're also getting royally screwed, and I'm super freaking pissed about it. And I want to tell you all about it today. And I definitely do think this worth the sub as you come and you join a party and you level on up with me. Thank you so much for your sub, your like, and your brand new hype. It helps me out a ton. So just woke up, I'm in my bathrobe. That's what I do in my morning videos. Nice and cozy. It's like 40-something degrees outside. It's super freaking cold. Anyway, we have a release date. Okay, so Trails in the Sky second chapter is launching this year on September the 17th. So that's the only piece of good news that I have. Everything else here is how they are completely royally screwing you, and they just kind of expect you to take it, which is bullshit. And y'all know I always come to y'all and I tell you exactly how I feel. I never sugarcoat anything. So here we go. Let's just start with how they're screwing over the West. Okay, so we already know that we were getting that kind of Royal Wings edition with the huge thing of the Aerocell and all that kind of stuff, but we also know that it was insanely expensive. That thing was $275 on the PS5 and the Switch, $280 on the Switch 2. So, what is Japan getting? I wonder. We don't have any screenshots of this or anything, but we do know that they're getting an Ouroboros box. And this Ouroboros box, does it cost $275 to $280? No, it costs $87.70. Okay, so what does this Ouroboros box come with? First of all, if you pre-order it, you get an HD remaster of the original Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Yeah, so they get, the remake, and they get an HD remaster of the original game too, so they're already getting two games in one. So, they're already, getting double what you are getting. Then, in addition to that, yikes, they're getting so much more stuff. It says that they'll include numerous exclusive items, all housed in a special custom design case inspired by the Ouroboros organization. Of course, they are going to be getting a copy of second chapter. That's, kind of a given. We're also, for $200 more, getting a copy of the game physically. They're also getting a Trails in the Sky Memorial Sound Collection. It says, a commemorative album featuring carefully selected arranged tracks from the Trails in the Sky series, including the Trails in the Sky second chapter arrangements of background music and the theme song, Silver Will, Golden Wings. Are we getting that? No! We're getting a mini soundtrack CD. Whoop-de-frickin'-do. Then they're getting a downloadable content costume Fluffy Sheep mascot set, which is super freaking cute. There's this picture of Olivier, and he's in the little sheep costume, and it's super cute. It says limited edition downloadable content, including all party members, including Estelle and Josh, to order fluffy sheep-style mascot costumes. As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't specifically state that we're getting this, but it does say that we're getting Season Pass DLC. So I'm going to go ahead and give them the benefit of the doubt and say, okay, yeah, we're getting the sheep-style thingamajigger. They're also getting a Blu-ray Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, the Animation Timeless Edition. This is an original animation produced between 2011 and 12, and is now available as a Blu-ray set with subtitles in multiple languages. The Timeless Edition includes all of the original bonus footage and audio commentary, including subtitles in English. So, subtitles in English? Wow, doesn't that look great? Are we getting it? No, we're not getting it. $200 more? Not getting it. No. Okay, we're not done yet. Okay, it says that they are getting a Liberal Kingdom complete character book. A comprehensive character encyclopedia. That's amazing. A comprehensive character encyclopedia with information on every single citizen of Liberal Kingdom. Yeah, every single citizen, down to the little minutia NPCs that nobody cares about. A comprehensive character encyclopedia. Roughly 500 characters are detailed, including NPCs from each and every region. This book offers perhaps everything there is to know about the people living in Liberl, and reading it while you play enables a deeper appreciation of the world. So, are we getting a character encyclopedia? No. We're getting a stupid frickin' art book. All we ever get here in the West are art books. You know why we only get art books? Because they don't have to translate them, because it's just art. So they're like, okay, whatever, stupid Westerners, they don't care. They don't want a comprehensive encyclopedia going over 500 freaking characters. I do! $200 less. Yeah, okay. In addition to that, they're getting a pre-order bonus of the actual real game, a downloadable code. It says a code to download Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, the game that served as the basis for the remake Trails in the Sky First Chapter. In addition to it being a high-definition remaster, it also offers quality-of-life features like a new high-speed mode and a text log. Yeah, so they're getting a whole new game with additional quality-of-life features. And of course, are we getting that? No. Although, I did send an email. So, Gung Ho has a social media manager, and they reached out to me every once in a while. The last time they reached out to me was when her, first chapter came out. And so I sent them an email this morning before I saw this, and I'm like, hey, any chance that we're going to be getting this too? And I haven't heard back from them, but I only sent the email like 30 minutes ago or so. And also, more than likely not, because, Trails in the Sky, was done here in the West by Xseed. So unless they came with some deal between Gung Ho and Xseed, or unless they were able to somehow plug in their new translation from the remake into the older game, I don't think that would happen just logistically. But again, it's just yet another slap in the face to the Western audience saying, hey, this is yet another thing that you're not getting. Pay $200 more, but are you getting it? No! Just screw over the West. Screw over those rich Americans. Then, they're also getting a Trails in the Sky First Chapter Clear Data bonus as its classic style second chapter costumes for Estelle and Joshua. Players with Trails in the Sky First Chapter data can unlock special costumes for Estelle and Joshua in Trails in the Sky Second Chapter, which are based on the original outfits from the Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky Second Chapter. I imagine that we will be getting this too. It's just a clear data bonus. But here is my deal. Y'all see, I made a video when this Golden Wings edition was announced. I made a video about it, and I'm like, hey, this thing is available. Do I think it's worth, all this money? Plus, okay, I'm not even done, because with taxes and with shipping, it was like $400. I think it was like $50 in taxes, another $50 in shipping. This thing was insane. And so I made a video about that back in the day, a couple months ago, and I was like, this is crazy, y'all. And now here we are, and it's just it's just worse. You know what I'm saying? It's just worse. They're like, hey, you're getting an inferior product, you're getting something worse, and you're gonna spend over $200 more for it? Do they think that we're stupid? What in the world? I don't get it. Why can't we get this edition? Why can't we get this one? Why isn't this one also made available for us? And I know that I probably answered my own question because of the encyclopedia and the translation and blah, 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 blah. But back in the day, I know I always go back in the day, whenever Earthbound was released, for example, we got a whole freaking strategy guide with that. We used to get instruction manuals that were fully translated, and those instruction manuals actually had strategy guides in them. The instruction manual for Dragon Warrior 3 had a full-blown strategy guide inside of it, but now they can't do that. They could do it back in the 1980s, but they can't do it now. This is just little teeny tiny examples of what we used to get, and now how we're not getting it, and how we're just getting completely royally screwed, and I'm pissed about it. But now, again, I do want to hear from y'all. What do you feel about this? Do you think that we're getting screwed? Do you think I'm having an overreaction about it? Because I don't. Spend $400 freaking after taxes and shipping to get an inferior product when you could spend $87 and get a massive 500 character encyclopedia. Are you kidding me? Plus a whole extra game. Crazy town. Am I going crazy? I don't know. But yeah, that's just my take on it. But now let me know your take on it down in the comments. And as always, have a good day.